What's going on, guys? Money Webby here. Hope you guys did great last night. Another good night. We got 131 DraftKings points in the lineup I tweeted out. Had the plays going off in the lineup as well. 96 combined points between the 5 plays yesterday. And we had Donaldson hit the home run that I called again. Back-to-back nights where I called the home run from Donaldson. So that was great. Then we had Bellinger with 14. Reddick with 10. And then we had the 2 pitchers just do their thing. Alex Wood, he didn't even get the win, but he got 22. So all in all, it was a great night. So I hope you guys did well. And leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed the plays from yesterday. Ran them out in your own lineup. So let's try to get the 40 plus likes. Thank you so much for all the likes. It really helps me out. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to get these plays every single day and to be a part of the giveaway. 30 more subscribers are around there. 30, 40-ish or more to go. So can't wait. And let's get into the plays. For my first pitcher, I'm going with Darvish at 13,700. A fair warning here, Carrasco's game is looking like it might be postponed. So Darvish, he might be pretty popular, but I don't know if people are going to want to pay up for the 13.7. It's kind of hard to find the value plays, but I really like Darvish. Just an absolute tremendous matchup against the White Sox. This is a very bad lineup, and they're also worse against right-handed pitchers, and they strike out a lot. Darvish, one of the best strikeout pitchers on the slate. He got 10 strikeouts in his last 2 games against much better lineups than the D-backs and the Mets. So going against this White Sox team, I think he could easily get 30-plus DraftKings points. And Vegas, they have no respect for this White Sox lineup. They're giving them 2.5 runs in this game expected. Also, the Dodgers are huge favorites, so Darvish should get the win. I think he's just going to go for 30-plus, have another monster game here against a very sad lineup in the White Sox, so you got to lock him in. Next up, I'm going with Jon Gray at 7,600. We got a pitcher in Coors Field. People usually shy away from that, but I think Gray could have a very good night here against the Braves, another team that their lineup is not that great. The only person on their lineup I'm really scared of is Freddie Freeman, and besides that, it's pretty bad. So I think if Jon Gray can hold Freeman down, like maybe just walk him every at bat and just hold the damage, I think he could have a very good game, and he has good strikeout stuff. And also, strangely enough, he's been better at home this year. If you look at his numbers, the batting average is way down, ERA way down, and DraftKings points are up a lot. 16 on average at home compared to only 10 on the road, and he's been very solid lately. Outside of the last game, he was doing pretty well in that one. This blew up later in the game, but 21, 22, just a consistent guy recently. Has the blow-ups every once in a while, but this isn't really a spot where I think he's going to blow up against a pretty bad Braves lineup. So at 7,600, I think he'll get some strikeouts, get some DraftKings points, and you got to lock him in. So with Darvish in the lineup, you really got to find those value plays at your hitters, and Miguel Cabrera, I think he's a great value play today at only 3,200 and then going against a lefty. I know that Miggy's had a down year this year, but his numbers are still solid against left-handed pitchers, and Hamels has struggled a bit with the righties this year and throughout his career, so the platoon advantage is working in Miggy's favor, and he's had some BVP success against him as well. 10 for 18 with 2 doubles and a triple. Just looking at the WOBAs compared to versus lefties versus righties, his WOBA versus lefties is 366, and against righties it's all the way down to 305, so it is much better against lefties. And he's in the best hitting spot of the slate in Texas. Very hot. It's 90-plus degrees there, and he could easily hit a home run with that heat and against the lefty. So I think, yeah, gotta lock him in. For my second hitter, I'm going with Kyle Schwarber at 3,600, going against Homer Bailey. Great spot for Schwarber against Bailey. Bailey just is a very bad pitcher, and he doesn't strike anyone out. That's the biggest thing here. His K rate this year is only 13.1%. Schwarber, that's his biggest concern. He just strikes out a lot. If you look at his games, when he's not doing anything, he's just striking out a lot, like 4 strikeouts, 3 strikeouts a couple games ago. So if he doesn't strike out in this game, that gives him that extra opportunity to get the home run that he usually gets if he's on. So against Bailey, bad pitcher. Schwarber against the righty, he is very powerful. 254 ISO against them and a 37% hard hit rate. So when I look at my crystal ball for tonight, I see the home run from Schwarber and just knocking in some guys left and right. So I love Schwarber in the meat of this order. He'll probably be around like the 5th spot in the order, so he can easily get some RBIs with Rizzo and Bryan ahead of him. So you gotta lock him in. For my third and final bet, I'm going Josh Reddick at 3,800, going against Taijuan Walker here, another hitter that has shown a lot of power against right-handed pitchers compared to against lefties. All 11 of his home runs have come against the right-handed pitchers this year, and Taijuan Walker, he's been surrendering some home runs to the lefties this year, giving up 1.41 home runs per 9 to them, and we got some BVP history to look at. It's a small sample size, but he's 4 for 9 with 2 home runs already against them, and he definitely has some RBI opportunities behind George Springer and Jose Altuve in this game. Taijuan Walker, he's about like an average pitcher, so I think this Astros lineup can get to him in this spot. And at only 3,800, it's a nice little value here for a Reddick, so you gotta lock him in. So that's going to do it for the plays. You got Darvish, Jon Gray, Miguel Cabrera, Schwarber, and Josh Reddick. And for the 3 teams, I'm looking at stacks tonight. It's kind of a hard slate to stack with Darvish in your lineup, but the Rays are very cheap, so I think they're an interesting spot against Stroman. And then you got the Cubs, obviously, I really like them, and the Texas Rangers probably be very popular. So the Rays, the Cubs, and the Rangers are the stacks I'm definitely looking at. And leave a like in the video if you'd enjoyed it. Definitely pound that like button. Let's try to get the 40 plus likes again to show what the Money Mob's all about. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to get these plays every single day and be part of the giveaway. We're almost there, guys, so I can't wait for that one. And I wish you guys the best of luck on this slate. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Darvish, he's gonna go freaking insane tonight. So yeah, I wish you guys the best of luck, and we'll see you tomorrow here.